that is finally happening, and Ghana is starting to finally feel the brunt of their whole play Ghana, this thing. Like, this is Nigeria trying to tell them, now, no, we want you to play your Ghana in your Ghana. Leave the world stage for Nigeria, who is willing to spread its wings and, mix with other people. Since you guys say it should be only Ghana in Ghana, then let it remain within Ghana.
Hey my lovelies, welcome back to my channel.
Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Watch my last video. I mentioned this, I was really sick, so I'm just trying to feel like a normal person in a long time. So I'm happy to be here again. And yeah, so guys, let's just dive right into there's many things we want to unpack today, but first of all, let's talk about this affirmation, because I see that it is everywhere. It is what everybody's talking about, and how we can't fail to notice that looking at the lineup, there is not a single Ghanaian artist on that lineup. However, I think we also fail to forget that there is artists from other countries that actually did not make that lineup. But for some reason, the fact that no Ghanaian artists made that lineup has actually been making more headlines and news for some reason. So that's what we want to talk about today. So first of all, guys, in case you didn't know, the Affirmation, the Affirmation for this year is holding June 26th to June 28th. Yes, 2024. And let me just put the lineup on the screen. Yes, so just as you guys seen, there is no Ghanaian artist on that lineup. And people have come out to say lots of things. Some people have said it is retaliation for the whole play Ghana, issue, and that this is Nigeria's way of retaliating, because Obiashika and all these people who hold like this key positions at Affirmation and Nigerian, and so this is retaliation for that. Some people are saying, maybe Affirmation just wants to stay away from the whole drama that some Ghanaian artists seem to bring into Affirmation and all of that. First of all, guys, let me say this. This show, looking at the lineup, you can see that even Bianca from Cameroon is not on that. She didn't make that lineup. We can also see that the big ones like Burna Boy, Whiskey, the video, they are also not on that lineup. Even though they've been there previously from the Affirmation 2022, 2021, they were there. We can see that they are not there this year. So that should tell us, first of all, that availability also plays a key role. Are these artists available? Is it clashing with maybe something else that they have going on? We have to put that into consideration as well. However, secondly, we have to remember that these guys are business people. First of all, Affirmation, right? Even though the main aim of Affirmation is to bring, Africans together in the diaspora and to celebrate our music and our culture, it is still business first. Because if they don't think business first, they're not going to be able to keep putting the shows together every year. They have to make money to keep putting the shows together, you understand? And so first thing they have to think about is, who are the artists that if we bring them, they'll be able to push ticket sales, right? Now, don't forget that this Affirmation is holding in Portugal, okay? So they have to think about the demographic and think about who are the artists that are pulling in numbers in this geographical location. Because again, of course, some people are going to fly into Portugal to watch the Affirmation, of course, to be there. But again, because it's holding in Portugal, the majority of the population is expected to be from and around that region. So let's think about who are those that are pushed, that we know would pull in ticket sales from around this region. Whether they are Ghanaian, whether they are Nigerian, whether they are this thing, it doesn't matter. When Affirmation held in Ghana, of course, Ghanaian artists were invited. Why? Because they knew again that the higher demographic of people that will make it to this show, of course, will be Ghanaians based on the geographical location where this thing is to be held. So it made business sense to invite Ghanaian artists. Okay, now this thing is holding in Portugal. They have to think about ticket sales. They have to think about who are those that will pull in the crowd. If there is a Ghanaian artist that they feel, irrespective of whatever fight is going on, even if they feel this guy is bad, they will come and do this. If they feel it will pull in ticket sales, if he has gotten, if the guy is creating so much waves that they cannot ignore him, they will invite him. So I just feel that if some other countries are not talking about it, there is no reason why one particular country should feel entitled to say, oh, why are we not there? Okay, that is the first thing they have to consider. However, even though I don't think they are considering these things, I think it's also worthy to mention them that you guys remember that last year's Affirmation, this guy, I'll put the screenshots on the screen, who is from Stoneboy's camp, actually posted this. This guy said that there's a silent war against artists in Ghana because they don't want them to get to the heights that Afrobeat artists have gotten to. And from information that we got, Stoneboy had apparently it was late to his performance. It was late. He didn't get there in time to perform. And so his performance or his show ended up being moved to wherever time, whatever, which was probably what prompted this tweet or whatever. But whatever might have even prompted this tweet, just think about it. Just think about it. You were invited to the Affirmation, and people from your camp post something like this online. And they're not just posting it, they're discussing it on like media spaces. They're actually discussing this thing, talking about an agenda and all of this. Just imagine. So just think about these things and how it doesn't look well for the brand, because again, this is supposed to be a show that's supposed to be bringing unity among African artists, among Africans in diaspora. And you have people now who, as a result of being invited to this show, are even causing more division. It's a different thing having them in your head as thoughts, and it's a different thing putting them online. What are you trying to do? Like, what are you trying to achieve? What are you trying to create? Do you understand? So I know that definitely it didn't leave the organizers with a good impression. Even though, again, I'm not saying, I don't think that is the main reason. Because let me tell you, even if with all the drama, if they felt that, if we invite Stoneboy and he's available for this date, he's going to pull in at least 40% of ticket sales, they will invite him. They will say, we'll solve our issues later. Because I said it is business first. But I'm just saying that, could this be some of the reasons? Maybe. It's another thing people have been talking about is that this is Nigeria's entertainment industry's way of retaliating for the whole Play Ghana brouhaha that happened. That this is the way for music execs and all this, decision makers within the Nigerian entertainment and even African entertainment, including things like Affirmation, to retaliate for the Play Ghana brouhaha, which some felt was actually targeted at Nigerian music, and that is finally happening, and Ghana is starting to finally feel the brunt of their whole Play Ghana, this thing. Like, this is Nigeria trying to tell them, now, no, we want you to play your Ghana in your Ghana. Leave the world stage for Nigeria, who is willing to spread its wings and, mix with other people. Since you guys say it should be only Ghana in Ghana, then let it remain within Ghana. Honestly, for me, I feel like this thing is multifaceted, because you could see that even days after the whole press conference was aired, we could see the video and Stoneboy kind of just jamming it up at the club and all of that. So these guys are still interacting together. However, are the music execs at the top making decisions to make them feel well? To me, at the end of the day, I still feel this is a business decision. I feel like if it's a decision that would benefit the Afro Nation as a whole, I don't think it would matter if the person is Ghanaian or not, honestly, because we're not the only ones that didn't make it to that lineup. These people are music execs, these people are people that sit down from a business-minded point of view. These people are always looking at a much bigger picture, so I don't know if they are necessarily narrowing their visions to the point of saying, because it's a big Ghana, we are going to scrap them. But that's how I see it. It could be, it could actually be, but I doubt it, honestly. And even again, don't forget that Affirmation was cancelled in December in Nigeria. I was supposed to hold in Nigeria, it was cancelled. People were not going around talking about a conspiracy or an agenda or anything. Even though some people might say, it's because it is still wee-wee, so they understand. No, I don't think that is the case. So I just feel that if some other countries are not talking about it, there is no reason why one particular country should feel entitled to say, why are we not there? These guys are business people first. These organizers are business people first, and they have to think that way. If they don't think that way, the Afro Nation will hold for 1 or 2 years and it will crash. The only way it's been able to consistently hold year after year is because these guys are thinking business first, something that will bring enough money for us to be able to put up another show next year, and that is it. So if you want to get to the point where they cannot ignore you for every show, they have to think about bringing you because you can bring enough ticket sales, then you have to work to get to that point where they can't ignore you. But again, as I said, don't forget that a lot of people did not make this sign up as well, even from Nigeria. So we have to think about other factors like availability of the artists available. There are other factors that we don't know about behind the scenes that contribute to some of these things. Okay, so that's just my own 2 cents on this issue, and yeah, that's it. So again, thank you guys for watching, and thank you all of you that asked how I'm feeling. I'm much better now, thank you. So don't forget to like, don't forget to subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. If you watched it to this point and you are not subscribed, so please subscribe to the channel. And as I always say, please let's be civil in the comments, for the love of God. And I'll see you guys on the next one. Bye guys.